Hello, I'm Stephanie. What is your name?
Glen Allison.
All right. Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, Roundhead.
Roundhead?
Yeah,
Do you want me to call you by that?
it don't matter.
Okay, all right. What was the house you grew up in like?
Well, now, what do you mean what it was like?
Like, how was the environment? Like,
The environment.
yeah.
You mean in the house or
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
Well, the house was logs, partly, and we lived in it. We had a eating place outside, out
Alright.
from it inside, and we cooked and eat in there, and we
Yeah.
slept in the log part. I don't know when they wired the houses. I believe it was either $3 or $5 an outlet is what they charged. Not over that at the most. Cause they told us if people would get, so many people would let them wire the house, that they'd wire our church up there then for nothing. But, you know, we had to buy the supplies. That was, and when, I never will forget, with power, then the hot water heater and the other power was separate. And everybody watched that hot water, make sure that it didn't go up too much. 1948 was when we got it. And it was just simple service then. And I want to tell you something else too. When they was putting the power line in, them power poles, they was men carrying them. Instead of having machines to do it, they was, I guess there was 6 men, 4 or 6, carrying them. They carry, now this from the road here up to where the line was. They'd take them a truck to there, and then they'd be, I can't remember whether they were 6 or 4 men, and they had hooks made like this handle out here with hooks right in the middle, and as you picked them up, they went into the wood and held, just like grab. And it was, and they dug the hole with a shovel.
What kind of entertainment did you have while growing up?
Well, there wasn't much entertainment going. We was busy working.
What was dinner at your house like?
Well, now, you talking about supper or lunch?
Dinner.
Lunch or
Supper.
supper? Okay, it was, most of the time we had bread and milk and whatever was left from lunch. We eat that. We always had plenty of lunch. We had plenty to eat, such as it was, and we had an apple orchard. My dad did, and we always had plenty of applesauce. Until I was married, I never remember wasn't the time that there wasn't applesauce on the table at home with my dad.
I like applesauce.
It was good.
Yeah, sure is. What's your favorite foods?
Well, I don't know if I've got a favorite. I like them all.
Yeah.
That's one thing you learn coming up through the Depression. You
Yeah.
learn to eat whatever they was and act like you liked it.
So, what experience had the most impact on you that makes you who you are today?
I'd say when World War II started, it affected me more than anything.
Would you like to talk about that?
Well, that just started, I wasn't old enough to go.
Oh.
And, but everybody else went, all the boys and in our community, they was 28 boys from our community up there that went, and not every one of them come back. But they, well, 2 or 3 was captured, and but they got back too. And I thank the Lord for that. From about 6 o'clock in the evening, 5 or 6, you could go up the road, and you couldn't go no distance at all without hearing these ladies are praying for their sons that are in the war. And every one, just like I said a while ago, every one of them got back. But this one lady, she was a name of mine. She prayed that she'd live to see all of her boys home, and she had 4 boys in Europe in the war. And she had got sick, and the baby one had come from Germany to Fort Bragg, and he was getting some dental work done, and he was running into somebody, and they told him that his mother was bad sick, and he come on home that day, and she died that night. She just wanted to be sure she got home. I went over to Melvin, Bergen, and they told us that World War II had started, because we didn't have a radio. There wasn't but 1 or 2 in the whole community. And he had one, but up to a while before that, there wasn't but 1 in the whole community. And we'd gather to listen to the fights once in a while.
How is the world different today than it was from when you were a child?
Well, it's just as much different as daylight and dark. Have you ever tried walking through here in the dark, and then they turn on the light, and how much different it is? That's the only way that I can explain it.
Really?
I couldn't explain it to you to make you understand, because you've never been in it.
Right.
And back when I was growing up, everybody raised their own food, and they worked right at home. And now, ain't not nobody raised their own food but me and my wife. We'd make wooden wheel wagons. We'd find a black gum tree and we'd saw a place about that wide, saw a block off, and my dad would bore a hole in it, and we'd cut a stick, cut a pole, and make some axles, and then nail it to it, and we'd ride it. You'd hear it coming half a mile, a squeaking. But what we rode mostly was a wheel wagon. And we'd get back up on the mountain up and come off of it and down to there. And we had us a buggy that had been stripped down, and we riding it, and it went over the bank with about a dozen of us on it. But none of us didn't get hurt. Nothing but one said, "Get off of me, you're on my leg."
So thank you for being here today.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
You ain't gonna feed me?
There's some cookies over there.
Why, who wants cookies? I want a meal.
Oh, I'm sorry.